Meantime, other news in the Western Conference that came down yesterday, and let you guys weigh in on this. 11 games into the season, the Houston Rockets fire Kevin McHale with a record of 4-7. Again, a team that went to the Western Conference Finals a year ago. How surprised? I mean, when I heard that, I was stunned.
You have to be stunned. Nobody gets fired 11 games into a season if you made the playoffs 3 years in a row and you just
Unless
made
you're
it.
Mike Brown.
You made the Western Conference Finals.
You made the Western Conference Finals six.
Mike Brown got fired after 4 games or something like that.
I know that, but this guy was just in the Western Conference Finals. Mike Brown wasn't in the conference finals, and listen, man. I think people understand. I don't like analytics. I definitely don't like that general manager in Houston, Daryl Morey. I told you, I don't think he knows what he's doing. He doesn't like me, so we're cool.
He's saying the team was not responding to Kevin, and that there is no time in the Western Conference.
First of all, James Harden has played awful. Dwight Howard, I think there's got to be something physically wrong with Dwight because he's not the same guy. Maybe those injuries are catching up with him, but he's not the same guy. But James Harden has played awful. Listen, unfortunately, in our society today, we always blame the coaches. And Kevin McHale didn't become a bad coach in 11 games. The guy was in the Western Conference Finals last year.
You know, the thing that bothered me, I think, the most about what I saw for the reasoning on it was, saying that, the team wasn't playing hard. And look, that's a look in the mirror kind of thing. If you're not playing hard, you don't blame that on the coach.
Well, yeah, I think it's twofold. I think the coach does have something to do with you playing hard. I think they have the ability. In this regard, not your effort, but in terms of having you in a belief in a system. Now, I think that Kevin McHale had a system in place that should be believable. You went to the Western Conference Final, so you should give the effort because you believe in the system. The one thing that you did see, which was surprising this year, was the inability for them to stop people at any cost. It looked like a freeway more than a green light when teams would get into the rim. Kevin McHale obviously has proven that he's one of the best basketball minds by his play, his being a general manager, and then getting in the Western Conference, and actually being an analyst here. The team was not responding to what the team was doing. I put that with everyone. And Shaq always said it, he had it yesterday, probably the best. It starts with your leaders, because when your leaders believe, Shaq, then everyone else will follow and trust in the system, which brings more effort.
Okay.
I don't know what their system is, but
Shaq, let me ask you this question, and I ask you too, Ken. Who's the leader on the Rockets?
Well, who it should be or who it is? I don't know who it is because I'm not in their locker room. But the leaders on that team,
it's nobody.
Yeah,
nobody.
Yeah, the leaders on that team should be James Harden and
Dwight
Howard. That should be the leaders. However, there might be other guys who speak up. But those are the two guys that everyone follows.
I don't know what their system is, but from watching it, it's give James Harden the ball and everybody just wait. Guys don't like that. The players don't like that. So if Kevin McHale was agreeing with that, then the statement of they're not responding to his system is a correct statement. But the two leaders got to step up. It's never about the coach. It's never about the coach. You got to come, play hard. And if you are going to call yourself a leader, you have to be accountable. You got to make sure you're getting all the rebounds. You got to make sure you're doing this. But watching them play time in and time out, they don't like playing with James Harden. They don't. It's not fun.
It is. Just give him the ball, let him go one-on-one.
Give him the ball, let him go one-on-one, let him try to create a foul. Dwight's not posting all, he's not doing this. Trevor Reeves is shooting out of bounds threes, making them. They don't have a rhythm. So
well, the biggest thing in the
doesn't matter who you bring in.
Right.
If the two leaders ain't stepping up and they don't have a rhythm, they ain't gonna never ever win.